everybody. Here's old Rusty Russ. We're in the Jeep. We're fixing to go make a trash run, so figured I'd show you all the RVers and the snowbirders around here. I worked on this audio. The last video, the audio was horrible. I knew it was, but I went ahead and uploaded anyway. Anywho, I worked on this camera a little bit, changed a few settings and everything, and maybe, I hope this turns out. If I upload it, then it turned out alright. You see Rusty Russ in the mirror? No. You can see Rusty Russ right there. What you doing, Biggin? What you doing, Biggin? Looking at me like I'm crazy. Alright. Come on, buddy. Let's go throw some trash away. Yeah, we're going to run over here to the dumpster. Again, I'm using the GoPro, so it's going to be wide angle. Everything's going to look real far away. But I want to just do this little test here because the audio is just, I'm about ready to throw this thing away. It's starting to irritate me. But we're not going to sit there and focus on that. Oh, I hit that hole every time, don't I, buddy? We're going to just ride over here to the dumpster, take a look around, maybe ride in town. I really don't want to deal with that traffic. Right now we have the RV show going on. The gym show, which the gym show is about over with. The big tent. Anyway, there's thousands of people in this little town. You can't hardly go nowhere. Can't get up and down the streets. Kind of aggravating, to be honest, but it's about over with. Well, it's not really over with. Some of the events are ending, is what I meant to say. But this is a very popular area for what they call snowbirders. People who go somewhere warm in the winter. You know, kind of like I do. You know, I moved here. I live here now, but I'm still a snowbird. So yeah, anyway, what I was getting at, there's still going to be a lot of them here. But what's this guy doing? Okay, you probably couldn't see on the camera. I keep forgetting this thing makes everything look so far away. I think he was doing yoga or something. It looked like he was doing a rain dance. Okay, I put this camera on the dash. I'm using my little flexible tripod, and I put it on the dash. Hopefully it don't bounce around too much or fall off. I will say the GoPro does have good stabilization, so it does absorb a lot of that vibration and bouncing. Look like it's at an angle a little bit, but it'll be alright. We're gonna go across the highway here as soon as the traffic's clear. Get rid of some of this trash. Holy cow. Oh, that's still busy here. A lot of people has left, I noticed. A couple of groups. I don't know who they was, but you know, a couple of groups of RVs that was together. I noticed they're gone now, so. There's the prison buses. Thank the good Lord I'm not on them things. Alright. See if I can get. Maybe this old camera won't fall. It's definitely bouncing around a little bit, but maybe it won't fall. I'll mess with it a little bit here in a minute. Once I get in here. There's a bunch of people pulling out now. I don't know where they're going, but they possibly could be leaving. I don't know. A lot of people is leaving, headed to Tucson. You know, they either work with the gym show or they're part of the, what do you call them, the vendors themselves. So they're headed to Tucson. Little speed bump here. I gotta hold the camera. Yeah, I know folks, I know it's crazy and it's hitting the windshield. Let me pull over here, see if I can adjust it. Let me see if I can do some adjusting. Bear with me. still kind of flopping around. I don't like that. I wonder if I lean it forward. Nope. Let me pause it. Hang on, folks. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I don't know if it's gonna be any better, but we're gonna try it. There's another $1 million RV leaving out here. And that's probably a $200,000 one right there leaving. See a lot of Jeeps here. The old camera's shaking pretty good. I'm hoping the stabilization is absorbing that, and I hope the audio is better. I know the sun's right in your face, but if you look on the left and the right side, it should be showing up. It's RVs everywhere you look. I'm ready. This might sound bad, but I'm ready for the season to be over. Everybody leaves, so we go back to normal around here. The old small sleepy town that it is. There's just too many folks here right now. Bunch of trucks. Man, look at the traffic coming out of here. Holy cow. Look like a parade. I don't know where all them folks are going. But as you see, I guess it's showing up. The sun may be blinding you, but there's tons of RVs out here. And you meet all kinds of folks out here. There's I think the Canadian border was open this year, so a lot of Canadians come down. Then you got people all walks of life. You got rich people, poor people. Trying to miss these potholes. You got folks like me. Just come here, kind of bum around. Well, actually, I don't bum around. I mean, I work. When I'm here, I work a job. Which this summer, I think I'm gonna stay this summer. Normally, when it starts getting hot, I take off. I think this year I'm gonna stay. I got a few things I need to do. Need to work on my land a little bit. And wow, it's crowded right here. They're waiting to dump their tanks and get water and whatnot. We're just going to the garbage. I gotta pay attention. These silly people will walk right out in front of you. This guy, I don't know what he's trying to do. Set of wheels. Give me some wheels. Let me hop out here real quick and throw my garbage away. Ready, I'm back. See if we can get out here without getting run over by someone. A lot of pretty unique rigs out here, or RVs, you know, call them rigs. Most of them are new production, or, you know, factory made, whatever you want to call them. But there's a lot of custom built stuff out here, like school buses, homemade truck campers, vans. To your left, you see that green bus. That used to be a passenger bus, kind of like a Greyhound or something. You see someone's turned it into an RV. 80% of them out here are actually factory made, store bought, whatever you want to call it. But there's a few that are pretty cool that people's built themselves. Kind of envious of a few of them. If you look to your right, I wasn't sure on this camera, but look to the right of the screen right now, you see a semi. This guy's here every year. We just passed it. It's a semi, and he pulls like a big old cargo trailer behind it, which I've never seen in it, but I'm assuming that's what he's built into an RV, and he pulls it with a semi. I think that's pretty neat. I see him here every year that I come. I see him here, and he usually is camping in the same spot too. But I'm gonna pause this video, and I think we're riding into town. But I'm gonna pause it now so it ain't super long, and I'll turn it back on whenever we get in a busy old town. Alright folks, we'll be back in a minute. Alright, we're coming into town. You look to your left of the screen, that's the RV show, and that's a moron pulling out in front of me. But there's all the brand new RVs for the RV show. That's where a lot of the people are going that are here. We're going to go down to the vendor area where all your, I don't know, kind of like flea market like stuff is. They sell everything from tools, food, homemade jewelry. I mean, you name it, they got it. Actually, it's pretty neat. I haven't gone to it this year because it's one of them things, you've seen it once, you've seen it, you know, 100 times. But they got a lot of stuff. It's actually pretty neat. If you haven't gone to the Tyson Wells vending area, you need to. I think you'll enjoy it. There is an RV supply store there. I do go to it a lot because they're pretty good on the prices. Get stuff from RV. But this is the beginning. Right here is the beginning of the flea market area. It's on the left side and right side of the road. It actually is not too busy right now. It's surprising. Normally the traffic is just gridlocked right here, stopped completely. Let this guy across the road there. He's gonna go over and spend some money. I guess this guy ain't gonna turn. Ay. It's still pretty busy. It's kind of early in the day. And a lot of folks that are here, you know, this is the first thing they do. They come here and hit this. So the big rush is about over. The folks you see here now are mainly the ones that just come to town or just, you know, coming over here for something to do. The big rush at the beginning, you know, that's done happened. Like I said, normally we've been stopped right there in the road for 30 minutes trying to get somewhere. And you see four-wheelers and side-by-sides all over the place. I mean, this is the desert. I got my dirt bike, which I may get it out today and ride it a little bit. Really gotta watch these people though. They don't pay attention, or they just don't care. They'll pull right out in front of you. I mean, it's gonna happen to me twice today. Anyway, this is Tyson's Wash we're going by, or through, or however you want to say it. Bunch of old mining equipment on the right here. It's been there for years. I don't even know if they still use it. It's always there when I come here. Turn left there and go out to a little subdivision, if you want to call it that. Pretty nice, actually. I can't afford nothing over there, or I'd move there, but quite expensive. That's Interstate 10 right here to our right, all that traffic flying by. That'd be Interstate 10. And there's a few vendors up here on the left. They deal in rocks and gems and, you know, stuff like that. Homemade jewelry and whatnot. I've actually never been in these vendors up here because you know, the rocks and gems don't really interest me a whole lot. I think they're pretty neat and all, but it don't really interest me. So I've actually never been to this vendor right here. But it stays packed all the time, so it must be, I mean, if you can see now on the left, it's packed, so it must be okay, I guess. We're just going to make a loop around town. All that businesses you see on the right, we're going to go across the interstate and go over there and take a look at it. That'd be up ahead of us is the Love's truck stop, and if you continue straight, it's Dome Rock Road. It takes you out to Dome Rock. It's camping area and trails and side-by-side trails and stuff. It's pretty neat. I hang out there a lot on my dirt bike. We're going to turn right and go back to the big downtown metropolis of Quartzsite. Oh, excuse me. That was rude, wasn't it? I've been chugging an old Coca-Cola and it's making me burp. This is another piece of road you gotta watch. People getting off the interstate, again, there's a flat pole right out in front of you. Down there to the right, that's just a gas station and a Burger King. And across the road, they're building a new truck stop. They started it last year, but they haven't got it done yet. It's right over there. To your left is the Army Surplus store. I really like that store. I gotta stay out there though, because I spent a lot of money in that place. I really like it. To the right here is a beef jerky place. You can get beef jerky, a little restaurant. Here's a little lot on the right. You can sell stuff. You know, you got a car for sale or whatever. You can put it there and sell it. McDonald's here on the right. Pilot truck stop. You gotta watch these cars. Man, gas has done gone up again. It was $3.40 yesterday, now it's $3.51. A bunch of vendors here on the left. Don't really see a lot of people over at them vendors, but they're open. Folks walking down the road. And then some vendors on your left over here, just random stuff. They sell tools, RV things. You can get rugs, outdoor rugs, flags, whatever. Of course, every town's got to have a dollar store. There's a Dollar General right here on the right. Got some more vendors on the left. Most of them will pack up and leave when the season's over. There's the big market. Pretty handy little store. Got about everything you need. A little pricey, but you know, it's convenient. It's there and they usually have it. RV park here. Actually two right here on the right. Them are two separate ones. Solar bills on the left. Then you got another RV park here, 88 Shades. More vendors on the left side again, just like flea market stuff, you know. I wouldn't call it junk, but I wouldn't call it quality either. It's, you know, flea market stuff. You know what that is. Look, RV park here on the right. Plenty of RV parks. Traffic's really not too bad today in this little town. Normally it's just gridlocked. You can't get nowhere. But there's Silly Owls on the right, and some more vendors on the left. Yeah, here's this clown. I'm gonna wait till I get right to him and then pull over in front of me. But I'm used to it. I watch for it because people from out of town, they don't know where they're going and they see their turn at the last second. see license plates from all over. A lot of Washington and Oregon plates, tons of California plates, which we're only 25-30 miles from California. I was just there yesterday. See a lot of plates from Florida, just random, you know. They're from all over. We're gonna go down here and go to the dog park. Well, actually not go to it, but drive by it, library and all that area. This town has quite a bit as far as basic stuff, what you need to get by. It has it. Keep you from driving to a big city somewhere. A couple little restaurants there, pet groomer on the left, another grocery store on the left, Roadrunner. Laundromat here on the right. It's a pretty nice place. It closes up at the end of the season though. It don't stay open year round. And most of this is your typical, what every town has, gas stations, Family Dollar. Trailer park here on the right. Doesn't look too bad. I've never been in it, but it looks pretty clean, maintained. And it's pretty much the end of town going this direction. It's not very big. Pretty much ends right there. Another solar place, which I don't never see nobody there. I don't think it opened this year. Then in front of us we have a big $200,000 RV that looks like they may be lost looking for something. This is more getting in the residential area here. I got a little repair shop here on the right, but people live on this street. I think the police department and city hall is on this street. Kind of not much going on here. Do have the library, stays pretty busy. Most folks just go in there to use the free Wi-Fi, hang out in the parking lot and clutter it all up. Land is very expensive here. I tried to buy some here in town or close to town. Just can't afford it. It's anywhere from $150,000 to $500,000 for like an acre or two. It's outrageous. And it's nothing but sand and dirt. A few little bushes here they call trees. That's about it. Anyway, this is walking trail here on your right. It goes all the way around town and you can link up with other trails. Library's right here on the right too. It's, I mean, nothing to see. If you've seen the library, then you've seen that one. Then the little city hall or courthouse is here on the right at this intersection. Come on, guy, if you're gonna go. There's somebody using the walking trail now. We have a little baseball field, little kids park here on the left. And right down here is the dog park. I don't hardly ever see anybody at the kids' playground area. Usually just van people hanging out there. Never really see any kids playing. Maybe that's the reason, because all the van people hanging out there. We'll pull in the dog park here. I'm not going to get out because there's quite a few already here. And it looks like there's some RV van people. They hang out here a lot too. So. But you got a couple picnic pavilions over there. Get out, you know, get in the shade, get out of the sun. Some restrooms. Look like they was closed last year. Look like they're open now. I see the door open on one of them. Some more picnic tables across there, and these two little fenced areas is your dog walking areas. You got one for big dogs and one for small dogs. So that's pretty much this side of town. We continue on across down the street. It just goes out to the desert. There's nothing out there. I think the ambulance service and the EMT stations out there. That's about it. Other than, I mean, there's a lot out there. There's no buildings. There's like walking trails, ATV trails, stuff like that. There's just no structures out there. So we're going to go back up to this four-way, hang a right, because I want to go see the mansion again, if I can remember how to get to it. It's hard to believe a town this small and I can't remember where stuff's at. Two Air Force airplanes right there. They're obviously not in use no more, of course. Look like they could use a paint job. That sun's rough out here now, I'm telling you. Anything metal or like your car or trailer or them airplanes, that sun just cooks it. It just bakes it. You gotta protect everything. Keep it oiled up or keep it in the shade, covered up. But this is just a residential area. Pretty much all this is people live here. There's a few little odds and ends along the way, but it's mainly lots of people live on, or they just park their RV on it during the winter, then leave in the summer, stuff like that. But I think I should have turned right there. I can't remember how to get to that mansion. As small as this town is, and I can never remember how to get to it. These streets aren't laid out like a typical town. They just zigzag every direction you can think of. You know, they don't really run north and south, east and west like most cities do. They just zigzag all around. But I think I can turn right up here and get over here to it, I think. Not 100% sure. Let me see. I believe I can turn up here. This looks familiar. But yeah, like I said, it's just, we're in the subdivision now, the residential area. Turn right here on No Name. That's the name of the street, No Name. Now this brought me back out to the main drag. Okay, that'll be alright. We can cruise down it. But to the left is a little shopping plaza. Not really a shopping plaza. It has a laundromat and insurance company and whatnot. RV park across the road from us there. This road here is 95. It'll take you to Parker, Arizona. And that's really where you want to go if you want to do a big shopping day, because they have a Walmart there. You can stock up on groceries, supplies, whatever you need. Actually, I was just there this morning. To your right is the RV pit stop. You know, propane, dump your tanks, get water, whatnot. You know, more RV parks, tons of them. Gold mining store to the left. We just passed it. You probably didn't get to see it, but you can buy all your gold mining supplies there. Pretty much it going out through here is just some more RV parks and stuff like that, but pretty much ends. There's really, you know, nothing more to see. It just goes out in the desert. It's a pretty nice little town. I mean, like now it's overcrowded. Lots and lots of people here. It's just kind of frustrating trying to get around and go somewhere. But after all that goes away, people leaves and goes home or whatnot. It's a pretty nice little town. You know, slow and quiet. No one's in a rush. Super hot in the summer though. We're going to turn left up here, because this is the end of town right here. This is where it stops. You're out in the desert, more camping, you know, more BLM land and camping and stuff's out there, but the town is over with itself. Turn here, try not to get hit. Whew, that was close. They just stop anywhere they want. don't pay attention to nothing. Why didn't you do this to begin with, person? Instead of stopping right in the middle of the road. This is more, you know, again, oh, I see the mansion. I just got lucky and turned on the right road. But anyway, this is more residential area and camping. Like, this land here is what they call state land, state trust land. You still have to buy a permit to camp on it. But it's kind of mixed in with the residential area also. If I ever win the lottery, you gotta play it to win it, but if I ever win the lottery, I'm gonna try to buy this mansion up here. Somebody told me it was for sale, and he said he thought they was asking $3 million for it. I don't know. A couple more RV parks here. There's tons of them in this town. If you look to your right, can't quite see it just yet. Where all these trees are at, that's the mansion. I would love to have that. That's so nice, especially out here in the desert. I don't know how long this video is. It's probably, what, 7 hours long now? Oh, got the camera touching the windshield, so it's vibrating. Actually, quite a bit of people out here on this trust land. I normally don't see this many out here. Wow. And you gotta pay to camp on this, or buy a permit, which costs money. Normally, you know, everybody goes out to the free one. But if you continue on this road, which we will, it just loops around, brings you right back into town. So let me pause this, and we'll go find something else to look at. Alright, I brought you over here to the, I guess, the desert. I don't know what else to call it, but we're going to go over to Q Mountain. But we're going to take a little trip through the desert itself. Have to go a little slow. It's kind of rough, and I don't want to beat the old Jeep all to pieces. Yeah. I like riding around out here in the desert, which we're just going to be right at the edge of town, but I usually go way off, a couple of hours out in the desert. I'm not going to do it today. Today we're going to stay here close to the edge. Old Russ likes coming out here too. He enjoys it. You gotta have well, you don't have to have four-wheel drive to come out here, but I would recommend it. I wouldn't just, man, they've rutted this out. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend just driving your minivan out here. You can, I've seen people do it, but I've seen a lot of people stuck also. And they charge, the local record service here in town charges $1,000 to come out here and get you. So you got two choices. Don't bring mama's minivan out here, or carry you a shovel, one of the two, because I'm not paying $1,000. I'll figure out how to get it out, or I'll just leave the thing. Q Mountain's way to our left. I'm just gonna go over here, mess around a little bit. I may go ahead and turn. I don't know. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn. If I'm gonna go to Q Mountain, I'll have to backtrack if I go over there. We'll do a little off-roading here. Well, obviously we'll be off-road, but to this wash. I shouldn't have to put it in 4-wheel drive, but if I do, oh well. That's what we got it for. Now the camera's not going to show you how rough and how steep this is, but yeah, this is pretty rough. You're not going to bring your Tesla out here, I can tell you that. Going across the wash, and then we got to go up this big old hill. I might have to put it in 4-wheel drive, I don't know. As steep as it is, yeah. Let me go ahead and put this thing in 4-wheel drive, because that's pretty steep. I don't want to get halfway up it and spin, have to back down. Woo, going to the moon, Ralph, going to the moon. Oh wow, my battery's about dead on my camera. Battery's about dead on my camera. Let me see if I can get this plugged up. Will this cord even reach? No, it's not even going to reach. Okay, I'm going to have to hold it. The camera's going to be shaking and bouncing around. My battery's about to die and I got to get this thing plugged up. Hold on, let me just pause it for a second. Alright, my battery died, so I had to give it a little bit of charge, but we pretty much just came from over there. We went, snaked all through there, and brought you to a spot I wanted to show you. I don't know if this camera's picking it up, but if you'll look, see all them little reflections, all them little dots and stuff? That's all RVs. Tons and tons of RVs. Anyway, I brought you way out here to an old cabin. There's Russ. He's sniffing. He probably smells old coyotes or something. But brought you out here to an old stone cabin. It's pretty neat. DFC 1934. Yeah. That would have been the fireplace, I'm assuming. Chimney. Now, the roof's gone. I'm guessing it probably had the wood, like poles with, you know, adobe or whatever on top. But I'm guessing maybe what we're standing in is the living area and the kitchen area or whatever. This back here, I don't know. This might have been maybe the bathroom or storage room, or I don't know if they could have had a bed in there. It looks too small. But anywho, I just want to bring up this old stone cabin. I think it's pretty neat. I've been here a bunch of times. I think I've even showed it a few times. But I'm gonna let Russ stretch his legs for a minute. He's over using the bathroom right now. I guess I'll give him some privacy. But yeah, we're gonna cruise around a little bit more. We're probably gonna go up in the, since I'm already this far out, me and Russ probably gonna go on up in the mountains there and do a little metal detecting, a little gold looking. But anyway, hope y'all have a great day or a great night whenever you're watching this. Say hello to all my friends and subscribers and family. Yeah, I guess this is going to be the end of this video. So till me and Russ see you next time. God bless you. Well, hang on. Let's go over and catch Russ. He's done doing what dogs do. Let me catch him real quick. Well, goodness. Where you at, pup? There you are. Hey, Russ. What you smell, buddy? He's busy. He's hot on the trail of something. Okay, guys. We'll catch you next time. Have a good day.